guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kristen, and this is episode 2 of my series Paper Over Plastic, which is my budgeting series for the month of May, where I try to not use any of my credit or debit cards and live solely off of a cash diet. Last week, I took $100 out of the ATM, and that was the only cash I could have for the week. If you watch the video, which will be linked here, I took that $100 between gas and groceries. I think I spent, $75? Somewhere in that ballpark. I'll have to check, I'm pretty sure it was 75. And so I had 25 left, and I had various ones all around. So of that 25, I think it was 29 with the extra ones still in my purse that made it through the week. So we've had a successful week of week 2. We are 25% done with this experiment. I still have the 20 from the original ATM visit. And of the 9 ones, I have 4 left. I did, however, manage to film like 2 days during the week. I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday, just during the day. It was really because I wanted to go out and get like coffee and food. And I made all of my coffee here at home. I made 0 Starbucks or coffee trips at all. Today is May 3rd, so we are 3 days into this adventure, and I'm still happy to say that we have the 20 that we had in the original video and all 9 ones. I had these in my purse during the first Paper Over Plastic series, and then I found these in my purse. These are free breakfast coupons for McDonald's, so maybe at some point this month I can get myself some free breakfast, but we shall see. We're doing really well with the food. I'm about to sit down and do a manicure. As you can see in my DIY video, that is one of the things that I do to save a little bit of money. And currently right now, kind of an exciting announcement is I am in rehearsals. I will be playing Nellie in the musical South Pacific this summer. And we've already had one rehearsal, but we're gonna start doing some more on Friday and Saturday of this weekend. Nothing on Sunday because it's gonna be Mother's Day. By the way, this is my work desk here at my apartment. It's not very clean, so I won't, scan a whole bunch, but this is where I work if I'm scheduling music lessons or just getting any other work done. But happy to report that Tuesday, May 3rd, we are still going strong on our cash over credit experiment for the month of May. I did get a check yesterday for about $40 for a couple lessons I was teaching, and that went straight into the savings account at the bank. Didn't even cash that check, because again, this is the money I will live off of. And if we're lucky, maybe I'll have that much at the end of the week. So when Sunday rolls around, I'll be adding another 100 to that pile, and then we can start accumulating and decide what we're gonna do with the leftover cash. Hey again, guys, it is Wednesday, May 4th. And I thought, even though I don't really share recipes on this channel just yet, I haven't crossed that bridge, I thought I would share a really quick recipe I throw together after I go to the gym and I get ready to go to work. Backstory, I'm an after-school music teacher at an academy here in the city. I don't like to eat a full meal before I go and teach because I'll just feel kind of sluggish. So I like to make this really quick chocolate banana peanut butter protein shake, and I think it tastes amazing. The protein keeps me full. And as a teacher, it's really easy to want to just snack while your kids are working and you don't even think about the caloric intake. And as summer's coming up, we're trying to, fight that. So in this smoothie, edit that out. Please edit out, fight that. Thank you. In the smoothie, we have chocolate protein powder mix, tablespoon of peanut butter, 1 banana, and then in the blender, I will mix half water, half milk to give it kind of a creamier texture. And I'll throw in a handful of ice just to give it kind of an icy, almost like a Frappuccino texture, but it's just phenomenal and I highly recommend it. I can link this below if anybody wants to see exactly what the products are that were used and their quantities, but this is kind of like a DIY afternoon protein smoothie to get you through the afternoon before dinner. Okay, bye. Happy to report I kept 24%. Hey, tomorrow I will be able to go to the ATM and get a fresh $100 allowance, so it'll be really nice to be able to kind of start this all over again. I do not have an empty tank of gas though. Last Sunday when I started, I had 0 gallons. I think I had maybe like 10 miles left before I was gonna run out. So it did take, $35 to fill my gas tank. I should probably take maybe 20 to 25 because I'm right around the halfway mark. So fingers crossed, I will not have to spend that much on gas. I will, however, probably have to spend more this week on food because last week I already had things like chicken and spinach, and I just had to pick up more like less expensive essentials. And frankly speaking, meat is always more expensive no matter where you live. It is more expensive than the fruits and vegetables. Excuse me. Whew, allergies are getting me. So where I will probably save in gas, I will spend in the groceries. But overall, it's been completely worth it to look at your bank account and see nothing added to your credit card bill and no debit off your debit bill, or no debit lines on your savings or checking account is really cool. To know that in the month of May, we're a fourth away through May today, and I haven't done anything. It's really cool. It's kind of like the inspiration now, which I'm hoping sticks, because this coming week is going to be insane. I am substitute teaching, one of my many jobs. I'm substitute teaching 5 days next week, so it's just a full Monday through Friday. So that'll be from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then I teach after school music lessons at an academy here in the city. And I will do that from 3:30 to either 6 or 7 o'clock, depending on the day. And then I have some other kids from one of the high schools coming in Monday and Tuesday to do just after school, like late in the evening, after school, like music theory and audition prep. So there'll be many days that I'll start at 7 and I won't end until like 9 or 10 at night. So this next week is going to be insane. So I'm hoping that planning will happen tonight and tomorrow, and I can plan out this whole week and have everything meal planned and prepped and ready to go. I'm that kid. If I substitute teach 5 days a week, I will even lay out my outfits in the closet on a hanger that says Monday, with my outfit and the shoes on the floor. Tuesday, same thing. Wednesday, same thing. And it just helps when you don't have the time to be thinking. It helps when you have a second to breathe, to like set everything aside so you're not pulling and kind of struggling. And the same goes for food. Another thing I noticed this week that I thought was kind of cool is I unconsciously cleaned out my kitchen. Over there on the stove behind me, to the left of it by the wall, I used to have bags of like 10% of chips that are still left, and pretzels, and just small things that I would pack for lunches. And I never finished them because I would always go out and eat, 1 or 2 nights a week. But because I didn't this week, I was more inclined to stay home and eat those snacks. And there was a night that I actually had pancakes syrup for dinner because I had run out of my chicken and taco dishes for the week, and I wasn't gonna run out and get anything else, and I had already had oatmeal and toast and sandwiches, so I thought, better just make these pancakes. And as weird as it is to say, it was kind of cool to have pancakes for dinner. You just switch it up and you do what you have to do, and I kept that $20. That pancake dinner could have cost, this last $20 that I had in my wallet, and this $20 stayed right here because I made myself breakfast for dinner, and it was really cool. Goals for the week for week 2. Week 1 is done. It was successful. We didn't use any of those credit cards. We didn't use debit cards. It was all cash. It was all planned, and it was wonderful. Goals for this week financially, I've already taken care of because I knew it was going to be chaos. I moved excess money that I would have spent into my savings account, and I paid off, how much did I pay off? I paid off 30% of my credit card bill, which is wonderful. Sorry, I can see my neighbors because I'm using the natural light. I can see my window. And I can see my neighbors walking around. I think they think I'm weird. I'm the girl that sits in her family room on the floor and films. Anyway, 30%. Yep. 30% of my credit card is paid off the first week of the month, which is awesome. I already have another 50% of my credit card bill scheduled to be paid off, but that will be in 10 days because I couldn't do that right now because I just moved such a big chunk of my checkings into my savings. So this Friday is going to be payday for my academy job, and then the Friday after is payday for substitute teaching. One of the benefits of having multiple jobs is when one Friday for work isn't payday, another job will provide a payday. And nice enough when you teach private lessons to kids spontaneously when they need it, that cash comes in on a weekly basis, and it's really, really nice. I did not count the cash into my $24 left over. That will go into the next step. If I need any emergency money and any extra savings, it'll go into that. Anyway, so financial goals are done. My other goal I had written here said meal planning, because it's going to be such a crazy week. Meal planning is a must, or else I guarantee you, that fast food and those drive-thrus are going to look really good if I don't have something in hand when I'm running from job 1 to 2, 3, and 4 for that day. I need to have things planned. Failing to plan is planning to fail. It's one of my favorite quotes. Anyway,
I wrote to keep active during sub teaching. There are periods where, you know, your kids will go to gym or music or recess. You have maybe a 40 to an hour period off. And I like to do things like, you know, read my scripts or my music, work on projects, edit YouTube videos. Those are things that I do when I have a little bit of time off from my kids, and I want to do that and not, you know, snack or eat my 3 o'clock snack during my 10 a.m. break, so I'm not, you know, out of luck when the afternoon comes. So be active during subbing. Because this next week is so crazy, one of my goals is to take 15 minutes a day and just relax. Because there are times where you've been going for 14 hours and you're so close to being done, and you've had long days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's Thursday, it's not even Friday yet, and you are exhausted. Just take that time and relax. Just 15 minutes can help so much. And the last goal I wrote was to remind myself why I'm doing this. There were times during the week where I thought, come on, you have this money, I'm staring at this money. Can we please go get, you know, an iced chai or, you know, dinner out or something? Can we do something? And I realized, you know, sometimes it's just social if you want to spend money. So I would Skype with friends here, talk on the phone while I made recipes. And I actually this week made my own iced chai tea latte. And it tastes great, and I hope it has less than the 42 grams of sugar the Starbucks one has. And that's all I have to say on that. Anyway, those are my goals for next week. If you have not already subscribed, click the red button floating somewhere. And if you did like this video, give it a nice thumbs up. It's nice to know we have people in our community, as I am still new here. If you just found my channel, leave me a comment below so I can check out your channel and hopefully subscribe to you and see your content as well. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. Next week, I'm going to be showing you guys how, on top of all of this, you know, setting aside money and only living on cash, I managed to put aside just a little bit of extra income. I have a certain rule here in my home that I follow that helps me save up cash for anything I really want. It's like what I want, the Kristen wants and not needs fund. And I'll share with you guys how I save up money very quickly doing that. Anyway, other than that, I wish you guys the best of luck in your savings adventures and goals. I will see you guys next week. We will be halfway through this series, halfway through May, if you can believe that. And I hope my next video will say that week 2, no matter how busy it was great and a big success, and Friday will be payday, and again, I will see no debits on any of my cards or accounts on my bank statements. Anyway, best of luck to you guys. Happy Mother's Day, and have a great week. Bye!